Hey, what's up, guys? It's your boy Strider Chip. I'm back with another one here to bring some brand new content in a brand new way. Here to talk to you guys about a Son Goku, the full size powered Son Goku GT deck profile. We're going to talk about the leader, staples, cards, all that like we usually do. We're going to have some fun with this video. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Again, comment, rate, subscribe, sir. Guys, more content is coming soon as usual. I'm gonna keep busting out as much as content as I can. I really want to grow this channel. I really do. I want to grow this channel because I want to get a YouTube partnership. Honestly, I want to get a YouTube partnership, and I really want to grow this channel. So let's talk about the leader. So we have Son Goku. When this card attacks, you may choose one card in your life. You're gonna add it to your hand. If you do, you draw one card. You're gonna draw one card. Nice. Attack a leader. Take a card from your life. You're gonna draw one. For last life, you're gonna untap. You're gonna untap two cards like they used to be, and then you're gonna go full Saiyan, full size power Son Goku. On the backside, your opponent has four more battle cards in play. They can't. This card's attacks can't be negated. That's good. That is amazing. When this card attacks, you draw one, get a 5K bump. Also, if they have four more cards in play, this card gets quadruple strike. Now, if you probably notice in my Z deck, I don't have the Z leader there. You can play that if you want to. It's not even necessary. I don't think it's really necessary to play. Not necessarily. I don't have a lot. With that Z leader, I think it involves you playing an Android 18. And I don't have Android 18 in this deck. You know, this is just me having fun with something more casual that people. This is a deck that usually people don't play, and I think this deck is actually is actually a little bit underrated. It's underrated, and because it's a lot better than what people make it out to be. There are a lot more staples out there that people can use to their advantage that we just don't know. There's a lot of stuff. It's a lot of cool new tech out there in. A deck like this, a leader like this, giving you a 5K bump, it works similar to Master Roshi and an additional skill. If your opponent wants to lay a whole bunch of cards out on the board, that's fine. Let them do that. You want to do that? That's completely fine. You're swinging with this card. They're saying, oh, I'm trying to negate that. You can't negate it. You got four more cards in their battle area, and they can't negate it. You're swinging for quadruple strike, which can be game at that. Only thing you can do is out combo it. You got plenty of cards out there that can help you out with doing that here in this deck. So let's go ahead and look at some of the like extra cards and all that stuff. Let's look at that. So let's look at this. So Rivals of the Gods is Champa Destroys. Champa Destroys, active battle. Your leader, you're gonna in this case, if all of your energy is green, which it is, you choose one of your cards, gets a 10K power for the turn, or for the battle, excuse me. And then if it's your turn, you choose one of your opponent's battle cards. Your energy cost greater than their current energy, you KO it. If it's their turn, they choose one card in their hand, and they're gonna discard it. And then you choose one of your cards and gets a 5K power for the bump, so an additional 15. So this card right here is underrated. Works well with this deck. We already know what it's sell. Earth Destruction, Kamehameha. You already know what it is. It's there just to take advantage of the hand destruction. So this deck has hand destruction options, has anti-unison options, it has board removal options, and it also has pressure option as well. So this is an overall all-around deck. It may not work like exactly the same way as Android 18 or anything like that, but it definitely is pretty helpful. It all depends on who pilots the deck. If you're piloting the deck pretty well, hey, you may get some places, but if not, it may not be the case. So, and then look at some more extra cards here. So we have Goku's Kamehameha Deflection, negates the attack, limited one. You negate the attack, you choose one of your opponent's battle cards, and energy cost of 4 or less, you KO it. And then this card says that as permanent, if your leader is green, you don't have to worry about the permanent effect, because you're not using the Z leader. Now, you can if you want to. If you do use the Z leader, you can activate this card's counter skill from your hand without playing its energy cost by discarding another card from your hand instead. So that's actually pretty cool. I think this card is really powerful. It should have limited one copy per card per turn for all cards. It should be the case because this card is very, very strong. It's better than Shocking Death Ball. that Super 17 card where whenever you gate the attack, you get to pop something that's 2 or less. If it said 3 or less on it, that card would have been amazing. But this right here is 10 times better than it. It's 4 or less, you're popping something. As long as it doesn't have barrier on it, you're popping it. This is a really strong card. Real strong card. Dormant potential, you already know what it is. Works very similar to Shocking Death Ball, but it's more like a Flying Nimbus. You guys already know what it is. And we got my boy Super Saiyan Blue Vegeta, the more matured version of Vegeta. You know what I mean? The matured, the prideful Saiyan Vegeta. You know what I mean? Anyway, and then we have homicidal clones. You already know what it is. Just blockers you're gonna be using to your advantage. That's pretty much about it. Our super combo with the deck, Great Saiyamon, Vanishukul. I can't even. I can't even pronounce it. I can't even pronounce it, man. That's just how my brain's kind of just not working right. Vanquisher of Villery. Vanquisher of Villery. I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry, guys. I'm just kind of a little tired. I really am. Yeah, that's just for the Saiyamon. That's it. Here's our Great Saiyaman. And who else? That's pretty much about it with the super combos. 1-drops we have in this deck. We have Videl, Call of Justice, just to negate the attack, and it can be used as a blocker as long as you have a Son Gohan Adolescence on the field. So we only have 2 targets for that. We have this one, Gohan Hidden Might. We'll talk about that in a moment. Then we have our old young Gohan. You already know what it is. It's just there to help you with self-awakening in case you need it. You know what I mean? So I would say by turn, with this deck, by turn 2, I would say by turn 2 or 3 for sure, you'll probably be awakened. 2 or 3. As long as you're playing your cards, like this is a card you want to have in your mulligan hand. You really want this card in your hand the first turn, and you also want to use this card as quick as you possibly can as well. All right, you really want to use those cards, but those are your 1-drops here at that. Those are your 1-drops. We have another Cyberman. It's just a blocker, and when this card is popped, you can remove a unison. When this card is pretty much when it's popped, you choose one of your opponent's unison cards that energy costs of 4 or more, and just remove a marker for it. It's actually pretty cool. So you're just playing that at 2, and that's really about it. So our 2-drops here, we went over the Great Saiyaman. We have Majin Buu, Unadulterated Malice. You guys already know what this one is. Pretty much a staple, just there to slow down your opponent. You're just playing it at 2. And then we have Goku First Strike. This is a promo card. Not a lot of people are playing this card. I think this card is underrated. It's as unique on it. You just need one of these on the field. During your turn, this card can KO cards. You can attack battle cards in active mode without barrier. So it gets a 10k power, and you can attack battle cards in active mode. And if your opponent doesn't have anything on the board, it gains dual attack. So this is actually strong right here. This card is for the pressure. You're going to take advantage of that pressure that you're going to really need. You're going to take advantage of that with this card. For sure. For sure. And those are our 2-drops here with the deck here. So let's go over some of the 3 and 4 drops. So 3 drops here we have Super Saiyan Blue, Lost, Kingdom Pride, dual attack for pressure. You guys should already know what this one does. This is an old card. This is BT16, I think. BT16. If your leader's green, if you have 3 more energies at the end of battle, which this card is using a combo. So you're going to use it in combo like how you did with your old cards. You're using a combo playing rest mode. This one, you're going to play it from your drop area. And then it has the auto once per turn when this card attacks and KOs your opponent's battle cards, right? When this card attacks and KOs your opponent's battle card, your opponent chooses 1 card in their hand and discards it. That's actually pretty good. That's pretty good. Pretty good. Pretty good. So we have Hit, Assassin Strike. You guys already know what this one is. Barrier, dual attack. You just need to play this with 2 green energies on your second turn, on your opponent's second turn. and this card is in your combo area. When one of your green battle card attacks and KOs your opponent's battle card, you're gonna play this during. You're gonna play it basically. You're gonna play it from your combo area. Real cool stuff. Limited 1 copy per card. When it's in rest mode, your opponent may choose 2 cards in their hand and discard them. If they don't, negate the attack, and they can't, and your opponent can't attack for the turn. This is real strong stuff. Strong. They choose 2 cards in their hand, discard them. This is a really strong card. All right, so that really helps out a lot with this deck. We have Frieza, charismatic villain. You already know what it is. Counterplay. They play a card. 7 or less get popped. Getting popped. We have Son Gohan, Hidden Might, Deflect, Unique. This coming out in the field no matter what. 3 or less life. Reduce it. You playing it in 2 energy. When you plot, you can play it. Pop something annoying barrier if you want to, or remove a unison from a card. And that's really about it with the 5 drops. Then we have our 6 drops here with the deck. So you already know what this one is. Piccolo Jr., Faded Rival. You're not going to play this one first. You're going to play Goku first. You're going to take advantage of that one. Double Strike, Barrier. I wish it had Deflect on it, but it doesn't. But it's still a good card. Playing it, something getting popped. It's a really good card. You guys already know what it is. It's a staple for green. It's like definitely a solid win condition here for the deck. Those 2 are very solid win conditions. Son Gohan, Latent Power Unleashed. Deflect Critical. Play it. Popping something, and then this card can't be KO'd by your opponent's skills until the end of the next turn. When this card is added to your Z area, you're going to choose to one of your opponent's unison. You're going to remove 3 markers from it. Real cool stuff. Real cool, good stuff. Another staple here for the deck. And then let's go over for our unison. So we have Super Saiyan Bardock. You already know what it is. Another anti-combo card. This deck even has anti-combos to it. When your opponent combos, you may place one of their cards from the combo area into the only drop. If you do, negate the skill for the turn. That's real dope. That is so dope. Man. And then the activate on it. You're popping one of your cards, so your opponent discard 1 card from their hand. But the last one is really where it's at. Is when you get a 5k bump to this one and you get triple attack for the turn. It's there for the pressure. It's really just there for the pressure. That's really what it is. Same thing with Piccolo, Guardian Earth. If you have 1 or more Z energies, when your opponent's battle card is KO, this card gets a 5k bump. So you get 20, or you can choose to draw 1 card if you want to, or you can minus 1 of your markers from this card and you get dual attack off of it. This card is strong, man. This card is strong. It's just there for the pressure. So the things you gotta know about this deck is it has board removal like crazy. It has hand destruction here on it. It has anti-unisons if you want that as well. Anti-comboing. It has a all-around play style of everything you really need here to it. So it's not too bad at all. The leader itself is really a pretty cool leader. I think I talked about it already. But yeah, real good stuff. And here's our Z battle cards. You already know what it is. Self-Awakener whenever you need it. Just need to. Jiren. Man, this is. I think this deck is fire. That's it. It's fire. It's like a volcano eruption here. People are just sleeping on this leader. They don't know how good it really is. But anyway, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Comment, rate, subscribe. More content is coming soon. I want you to comment, rate, subscribe, guys. Content coming soon. And peace.